everybody.
Hello. Tonight we're doing a home vlog.
Woo! I know it's been a while. The weather has not been great or cooperating with us in order to really kind of hang out at home and enjoy it without being cramped in the RV while it's raining. Very hard to hear us in the RV. I'm Erin, by the way.
I'm Kim.
If you're new to our channel, welcome. We're best friends who live in an RV and we're in New Hampshire right now.
And tonight Erin's gonna cook us some steak.
I am. Steak's not something I make often, but the market basket that is close to us, it's a grocery store. They have a great selection of meats. I've gotten steaks a couple times and made them, but tonight I'm gonna make it for you. And we're gonna make some keto loaded cauliflower mashed potatoes.
Yeah, low carb cauliflower mashed potatoes.
Yes.
What she's made before, and they're so good.
So good.
She's gonna make it for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to make it, and we're just gonna have, well, Kim already has the fire going. We're just gonna hang out, enjoy the weather. It's in the 60s tonight, so a little cool.
Yeah, it actually feels amazing. It almost feels like fall, and it's August. Amazing. Love New Hampshire.
We think, we're from South Florida, so we think fall must start earlier. The higher, the further north you go, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's do this.
All right, let's go have some fun.
We are Kim and Erin, and this is Zach and Cody. We are best friends living and traveling full-time in our renovated RV, Lucy. We have been on the road since October 2020, so please subscribe to join in on all the fun.
RVTV, K&E RVTV, sing it with us.
RVTV.
We know y'all been missing the puppies. This is Cody, this is Zach. Say hi.
Say hi to the people that
They all
miss you.
missed you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. You
We know
chilling,
y'all.
Cody?
We know y'all watch the channel for the dogs.
Yeah.
Totally okay.
They don't watch for us.
Kim and I were talking, we're like, should we make them their own Instagram? Let us know if you think we should do that.
A lot of people have their own pet Instagram.
Yes.
They're so beautiful.
They're cuties.
Cody's so handsome, right?
He's the bestest boy.
He's a model. Yes, you are.
He's got
I
his
love
new
you,
bow
Cody.
tie on.
Cody's like almost 13 and a half.
Yeah. He owe me.
He's getting old. He can't hear no more. He barks at us all the time. His hips are really bad. But
We'll make it work.
yes, we do. And thanks to that step. If you have older dogs, make sure you have a big step to get into your RV. It's been very helpful.
Really, we got this for free from one of our neighbors here, which has been really amazing. But it's night and day for him being able to get in an RV.
Yeah.
He's okay getting out of it too, but
Here's our fire. Ouch.
you just trip over the
I tripped over the dog leash. Isn't it beautiful?
looking good.
I love a good fire.
We actually moved our little firewood setup that we have over here.
Oh yeah, because we're moving the RV soon.
The RV is going to Acadia National Park for Kim's birthday.
Yay! You just. Oh, well, that was so rude.
It just like exploded.
Oh my god, that was not nice.
It was so pretty.
Alright, I gotta fix my fire.
I guess we gotta go inside.
You
now.
just like spoiled the surprise really quickly.
What surprise?
We should have made him wait for that news.
Did we already talk about this news?
No. I fixed my fire. It is beautiful again. Erin was explaining that we had to move our firewood because we're moving the RV and we had it like right up against it. But this is our little setup here tonight. Erin's cooking steak on the Blackstone. Who's excited out there? Raise your hand if you're excited.
Delmonico ribeye.
Delmonico ribeye. I don't think you should do that.
That's my ribeye dance.
That was your ribeye dance? Cody, you want some steak? Ooh, that dog wants some steak.
He's so handsome.
I love our spot.
He's a handsome boy.
I'm honestly gonna miss this spot when we leave.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna miss this spot when we leave.
I know, it's been crazy. I can't believe this is almost over. We have been here since May. It was a time to get here. There's a lot of ups and downs and craziness, and we got here and we're like, oh, we have, you know, until
5 months.
October. October is like
I'm almost here.
Like around the corner. So this is time makes no sense. The older you get, the less sense it makes, I believe. Right?
It's fake.
It is.
It's all
time
fake.
It's not real. It's not. Alrighty, so we're gonna get to prepping dinner, get that going. A couple steps making the cauliflower mashed potatoes. So we gotta boil the cauliflower first. So let's head inside and I'll show you how we're gonna do that.
Since we're going to Acadia National Park, we're gonna be able to get Maine soon. So excited about that. Maybe on our trip back down, we'll be able to get some more. Wherever we're going, we don't know.
Stay tuned.
Maybe we do know, but we're not telling. This is our steaks. Yes, ribeyes, all that fat. Yeah, we like the fat. Does anybody like to spank their meat? That sounded bad.
That was really bad.
Zachary, you gonna help make dinner? You wanna help Mama make some dinner? Oh, you do?
I'll eat it.
You wanna eat the dinner? Alright,
Okay.
Step 1 to cauliflower mashed potatoes.
I have my little recipe. I've made this quite a few times, but it's my loaded keto cauliflower mash. So first thing we're doing, I was lazy and I got cauliflower florets that are already broken up, just to make it a little easier for me tonight because we did work all day.
Yes.
So, but you can get just like a medium-sized cauliflower head, just kind of rough chop it up yourself. You don't have to go this route. So I have, you're gonna need enough water to cover the cauliflower to boil. So I probably have about 6 cups of water in there. I did some salt. I'm gonna add a little vegetable bouillon. I actually found this at Dollar Tree. Leaping Leopard vegetable bouillon.
Leaping Leopard?
Yeah, I don't know. I've used it a couple times now, and it's pretty tasty. So, $1.25. Oops, I'm sorry, leaking. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of that, just to kind of season the water. So that's gonna help kind of give the cauliflower a little more flavor too. So we're gonna boil. I'm just waiting for the water to get to a rolling boil, and then we'll add the cauliflower. And you're probably about 8 minutes to boil it. You just kind of want it fork soft. Fork tender, I guess is the proper term. You know, that way we're gonna end up blending it up in the blender with some other ingredients to kind of get the mashed potato textured vibe, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's where we're started right now. All right, we're gonna rip these bad boys open
while the water's boiling over there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let these get kind of to room temperature before we throw them on the Blackstone, and I'm gonna rub them with some butt rub.
Look at all that fat.
So do a little sprinkle. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what you do?
And then we're gonna rub it
Sprinkle
in
and
there.
rub. Sprinkle and rub. What are you using, butt rub?
Yes, I don't have the container. I'm sorry, but you can get it at Costco. I've seen it at some Publixes. I don't know where it's be local up here if you're watching in the New England area, but you can probably get it online too. But it's called butt rub. There's no added sugar, no MSG, all pretty good spices, and it tastes great on like every single meat I've ever put it on. Delicious, great on potatoes too. So, even though we're not eating potatoes today. So I'm just gonna rub this in both sides, kind of around the edges too, and then just let this rest until we get kind of our cauliflower to the point where we can process it, and then we will throw our steaks on the Blackstone. All right, everybody, she's boiling, so we're gonna go ahead and dump our cauliflower florets in there, and then we're gonna make sure it gets back to a boil, and then again, you want to do around 8 minutes, but just, you know, kind of check it with a fork, just stab it, make sure it's really tender. You want it as tender as possible before you blend it, just so it's gonna turn into that nice mashed potato consistency. But we're also going to let it drain a little bit too once I take it out of the water, just because you don't want all that excess liquid to make it like soup. You know, we want mashed potatoes, not soup, potato soup. Or cauliflower soup. You know what I mean?
Who's ready to make some cauliflower mashed potatoes?
So I got my blender ready to roll. We have our cauliflower. I ended up doing, I think it was pretty spot on, about 8 minutes. Then I just let it drain for a good amount of time just to get as much of the moisture out as we can. So we're gonna go ahead and dump this into the blender.
This is a great alternative to regular mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do about 4 ounces of cream cheese. I'm just gonna use my hands.
4 ounces of cream cheese.
Break it up.
Mmm.
In there, okay.
Best thing about keto is you can have cheese.
All the cheese. I'm gonna have to wash my hands real quick. And we're gonna do about like maybe half a cup of sour cream. And then we're gonna do maybe like 1/4 cup of Parm cheese. I'm just eyeballing this because I kind of do a little taste test throughout. Make sure I like what's going on. Add a little more, whatever I need. We're just gonna chop up a few scallions. Probably like 3 tablespoons. And throw those bad boys in there.
Do you add any seasoning?
Yeah, I would do. I mean, I did salt the water very well for the cauliflower. But once we blend this, I'm going to give it a little taste test. You also could do, this recipe actually asks for some bacon as well. You could add it if you wanted. I'm just omitting that since we're doing the steak. But you could add bacon bits or add them on top, whatever you want. So I think we're good right now. We're going to pop this lid on and give it a little go. Right, we did a couple hard little pounds with the blender. Let's do a little taste test. See where we're at. Okay. Now that we did our initial blend, we're gonna add about 1/4 cup of some cheddar cheese as well.
More cheese, y'all.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably more cheese than cauliflower.
More cheese than cauliflower?
At this point, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Cheese is fine.
At least there's a veggie in there.
Yeah, exactly. We're just taking a vegetable and we're using that as the base, and then we're just adding all the.
And then we melt more cheese on top, don't we?
We do. There's more to this.
There's more to
this step. But so I got the cheddar in there. We're gonna grind this up, and then I'll show you our next step. So we have our consistency, flavor pretty well. So we're gonna take a little, I guess, the 8x8. You can use whatever you have.
This is what fits in our air fryer.
Yeah, exactly. So we make this work. I'm just gonna use a little non-stick avocado keto cookie spray blend. You could use any kind of non-stick or even butter, Crisco, whatever you prefer. And we're gonna go ahead and dump this, our little mixture, into the pan. If I could get it out. She looks a little soupy at the moment. But when we do throw her in the air fryer, she's going to bake for a little bit. So she will thicken up a bit. But the flavor is, it's good. And it really gives you that mashed potato fix that you want. Alright, we got it, everything ladled out into our pan. And then now we're going to top it with a little more cheddar cheese. And you can also use, if you have a preference on cheese, you could use Monterey Jack if you want a little something. You know, you can kind of do whatever you want cheese-wise. The cream cheese is I think like the important base part, because it kind of helps give the cauliflower that mashed potato texture. So but other than that, you could use.
How long you put this in the air fryer for?
This we're gonna just kind of do till the cheese gets as crispy and brown as you want. You can do it a little longer if you want to. If you want your this casserole to kind of set up more, you can do it. Bake it a little bit first, then put the cheese on and get it crispy. But we're just chopping the cheese and throwing in the air fryer because it gets really hot in the air fryer. So I think that's probably the better way to go. But if you don't have one, you can do this in your oven just the same way. Just probably the time will be a little bit longer. So I got 350 on the air fryer. We're going to put her on the last shelf. But we're doing 350 for, I'm going to do 10 minutes to kind of see where the cheese is at. We'll go from there. I'm excited.
I got to check my fire.
Okay. It's steak time.
Steak time.
I'm going to throw a little butter down. Got my Blackstone nice and hot.
Oh, there's a shadow.
We're going to butter it up. Yeah. Alright, give that just a minute to get a little hot. Can you see me?
A little hot.
I know it's dark out here now.
It's hot and steamy.
Alright. We're going to drop them.
I'm so excited for this. We used to work at a steakhouse.
Yeah. And I didn't eat steak very often at the steakhouse either.
Right? She never would get steak. I would get a ribeye all the time.
I just didn't really grow up eating steak, so I didn't ever have it often. But Kim loves it, so recently we've been embracing we're in our seafood and steak era now here in New England. Fire! Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, look at that Blackstone crust.
Love it. Especially with the butter. That's like the best part. And the Blackstone, it doesn't take too long, which I love.
Yeah, it cooks it quick.
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
Especially, I'll take a nice medium rare medium. Thanks.
I'm gonna do my best.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Look at all the juices left over. Oh, it looks so good. So don't ignore my nasty little butter pile over there.
This smells phenomenal. The cauliflower smells like farts.
It smells like farts. Do you want to
When
see
you
it?
walk in the RV, it stinks so bad.
Yeah, it smells like cauliflower farts. But that's our little
We're
cauliflower.
gonna go over here.
Loaded cauliflower keto mash.
Yeah, it's got the cheese all melted on there.
Yummy stuff. And the best part about cauliflower mash is it's a vegetable and your side all in one.
Yep, so this is what we're having. Steak and cauliflower mash. We are eating by the fire outside.
I'm so excited. This smells so good.
And
it looks so good. I'm just gonna do it.
You're just gonna do it?
I'm just gonna do it. Look at that.
We added some scallions on there.
Cheers.
I love a good ribeye. How do you feel, ma'am? And you gotta do a second bite for science? Does it look good? Cut open in the middle. Let me see the middle. That is beautiful.
It's so good.
That couldn't be more perfect.
It's really, really good.
Try the mash.
Oh, okay.
The cheese like slipped off.
It did. But there's a good amount in there still. Don't worry. Y'all saw. Steak and mashed potatoes.
Right? It's a perfect substitute.
It's so good.
Somebody's waiting here.
When you do the cauliflower mash right, it really gives you what you want. Very good. So now we're doing without the external extra light, so you can see kind of the real atmosphere we're dealing with. Delicious. Don't lose your fork.
I almost lost my fork. Look at this. Can you see this? Can you see it?
A little bit, yeah. Now you're gonna eat lighter fluid.
Uh-oh. Am I gonna be okay?
I think so.
You think so?
Imagine all the things that we consume in this world. It's good, right? That came out so good.
Ribeyes are so juicy because they have a good amount of fat.
But not too much, because that's my thing.
Fat is what gives it
the flavor.
Which
Which I didn't realize, because I've never been a steak or fatty meat person.
Cut around the fat.
Exactly.
We're not big fat eaters. I don't want to eat the fat, but I want the fat cooked with the meat because it makes it so juicy.
It really does. So
And
delicious.
these mashed potatoes are bomb. So good.
Yummy. Look at that cheese on there, that crusty cheese.
So good.
Delicious. The weather's perfect. All right, we're gonna dig and enjoy. We'll see y'all in just a minute. It's cooked perfect.
This steak like cuts like butter. Like look at this. Like what?
It's nice and bright pink.
Oh.
And inside, the edges are nice and brown and crispy.
What was it? $20 for these two steaks?
Yeah. I think this is the
Well worth it.
the best steak I've ever made.
Tastes like restaurant quality.
Yeah. We worked at Longhorn together, and this is Longhorn at least quality.
Thank you.
So good. You're welcome.
Were you huffing and puffing over here? He's literally over here stomping his feet at us.
Like a little baby.
Trying to get some steak. We got some fat left for you, Cody. We ate it out. Alright, Mom will give you a little piece. Make sure you taste it. Don't just swallow it. No, you're supposed to chew it.
Did you hear it? It was like...
And his eyes get all crazy too.
Crazy.
Oh, you want some more? Was that yummy?
Okay, you ready?
Ooh. His eyes. Was that good?
Oh, he just hit himself in the
his head.
corner.
Oh, poor baby.
You okay? He's like,
But,
I don't care. I'm just eating steak off the floor.
He's eating off the floor now.
You okay?
But we give him some treats in his old age.
That steak was
Thank you so much. It was so good.
amazing.
So good.
And so easy.
Highly recommend. Go run out and get y'all a ribeye.
A ribeye, cook it on the Blackstone, little butter on the grill, a little butt rub, or just your favorite steak seasoning. What, 6 minutes?
Yeah, so
You're
good.
done. Delicious.
Oh, you want more? That's all Cody.
You're gonna get the poops.
So that dinner was absolutely amazing.
I'm telling you, in my cooking experience. Again, I haven't cooked steaks a ton. That was definitely the best steaks I have ever made.
Right?
So good.
So good.
So good.
We're just enjoying the last little bit of our fire. We do have to work early in the morning.
We do. We have a busy day tomorrow.
Yes.
We have quite a few cabins to clean.
And we're getting ready for our trip to Mount Desert Island, which is home to Acadia National Park and Bar Harbor, Maine.
That's actually where our campground is located, in Bar Harbor.
Yeah.
But it's 9 miles from, I guess, the main entrance to Acadia.
Yeah. So we're super excited. We're taking the RV and we are not taking the car.
We're not?
So we're going to be able to drive in the RV together
with the dogs. So that'll be fun.
Hopefully nothing bad happens because we won't have the car.
And if it does, we'll figure it out. That's
so they have a transportation on the whole island that takes you around for free. They pick us up at our campsite and stop at all the stops that we want to stop at. So we got 3 nights there. So we're super excited about that. So it's about almost like a 4-hour drive from here. So in the RV, it'll probably take us about 5.
Yeah. So we'll do a few hours, stop, maybe get lunch, get back on the road.
So yeah, so we're super excited for a trip for my B-Day week. The weather is supposed to be beautiful, so yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be the best.
If you want to see pictures and stuff right away, make sure you subscribe to our social media like Facebook, Instagram.
I'll post a lot. I'll post a lot.
So there's gonna be a lot of pictures. I don't know, like the whole filming in national park rule. I don't know how much we're able to film in the actual national park, but we can film a lot in Bar Harbor, our campground, our drive, and all that kind of stuff. So I think after this video, we went out to eat the other night in Portsmouth, the restaurant called The Goat.
Yeah.
So I probably put that video out after this one, and then it'll be our Acadia videos.
Yes.
So make sure you subscribe if you haven't, because
so you don't miss any.
Acadia National Park is the only national park in New England up here.
And it's the 6th most visited national park in the country.
Yeah. So while we're up here, I'm like, we have to go to Acadia. We want to hit as many national parks in our RV journey as we can.
Yeah, that was the goal.
So yeah, when we first started, that was a big goal of ours. So we're like, we have to go while we're up here. So I'm like, let's go for my birthday.
Perfect timing.
Let's do it.
And it's great because it's, you know,
it's the end of August.
End of August, almost fall.
The weather's supposed to be beautiful while we're there, like high, like 71 the whole
Kim
time.
has literally been checking the weather.
Yes, because I don't want it to rain.
For like weeks now.
No, ever since like the past 10-day forecast. But yeah, I don't want it to rain for my birthday. I want it to be beautiful.
Yes, and the fact that we get to travel in the RV together and not have to worry about having a car. We're going to get plenty of groceries and all our necessities, so we'll have them so we don't have to stress, you know, trying to
We already got the moonshine.
Yeah, I went priorities. I got some apple pie moonshine and some butter pecan cream, cream moonshine. And we're going to get, you know, burgers.
So even though we're not in Tennessee, we can still get some moonshine up here.
Of course. But I'm sure we'll be back to Tennessee. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. Sorry, we're a little dark.
It is a little dark.
We're lit by the fire. But we had a great night. I love our campsite here in New Hampshire.
I think we're really going to miss it. It's been, I feel like it's been like a blip because it's gone by so fast.
Yeah.
It's not over yet, but we're coming up to the end. But we have really enjoyed it up here.
Yeah, it's nice being able to get to the mountains really fast, get to the beach really fast, get to other states really fast. When you're in South Florida, it takes 6 hours to get out of Florida, so you don't get to go to many states very often unless you're flying in an airplane.
Exactly.
So it's nice being able to
just drive.
Go to Massachusetts if we want to, go to Maine if we want to. It's really cool.
It's crazy. So. It's definitely a new experience for us. We've really enjoyed it, and we hope you enjoyed this video tonight. If you did, please hit your like button. If you're new to our channel or you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We would really appreciate it. It's the best way to help our channel, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye,
have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.